Hi guys, welcome back to the Gabriel Farmstead. Today we are in the kitchen. I feel like it's been forever since we filmed a video from my kitchen. So welcome to the kitchen once again. Today we are having a beautiful recipe. We are cooking monkfish. Now I'm sure a lot of people probably don't know what monkfish is or what it looks like, or they've heard about the name or they've never heard about the name actually. Oh, so I wanted to show you. This is monkfish. This is what it looks like. Can they see it clearly? Okay, so this is what monkfish looks like. Monkfish is also called a frogfish or fish frog. Um, very, very ugly, very, very smelly. It actually stinks, guys, but also apparently very delicious. The last time I prepared monkfish, it came with intestines and I prepared it that time. So by the time we ate, I honestly could not eat because the smell of the intestines. Anyways, it's a carnivore that lives at the bottom of the sea, so it eats other fish. And this one actually came from another one's mouth. So it seems like the time it was caught, it was eating a jacobiver. Okay, so they says it's having this on top of their head. Can they see this? They're so yeah, and it usually moves this. I don't know whether to call them fins or whatever to lure other small fish to come towards the mouth, and then that's how they get their food. The teeth are scary. Can they also see the teeth from there? The teeth are very, very scary, very sharp. It looks like once it catches you, you are going to have a great time getting stitches at the emergency room. And it's funny because it's also having things that looks like teeth here also inside. It's like I said, it's very stinky. So today I was smart enough to no, actually my husband got this for me when they were very fresh, when they were just caught. That was a very smart move because otherwise you wouldn't be able to take the smell. The other problem is because of the very ugly smell, it attracts flies. So you might want to have doom or vinegar or maybe a candle with clove or anything around you that chase away flies. So how do you prepare it? It's very simple. In the mouth, you can gut it and take out the intestines, which was already done. But to eat monkfish, the culinary way that is known is that you don't eat the skin. You remove the skin and the head. So we already, ouch. Ugh. We already have one that is fully prepared, but I just wanted to show you how you take off the skin and then show you the one that is already done. I made a mistake of not coming with my knife, so let me get. Got one of the knives that I don't like in the kitchen. Guys, it's very funny how when you are younger you don't care about knives, and then you grow and you get excited about knives, but then there's still that one knife in your kitchen that is very innocent, but you don't like it, or that fork or spoon that you just don't like in your kitchen. This is that knife, and I guess this is why I'm using it to gut a very, very stinky fish. There it is. So I just made an incision around the tail fin, and it's so easy to remove the skin. You just pull it downwards. I'm sure there is somebody else out there, probably who's a pro and they have any other way, but this is how I do it. So you just catch it, hold it, and you pull. So you see, as you pull, the skin goes off nicely. And like I said, you don't usually eat the head. So I actually just cut here now that the skin is up to there. So I cut here, and then when I cut them, throw away the head and the skin, and then I take off the fins and the tail, and then I'm done preparing. So having done that, and you guys saw how easy it was, let me put this aside and just bring you the one that is already done. So guys, here is one that is already done. Still a bit frozen. I don't understand how it can be out of the water for so long, but it's still a bit frozen, which is going to give me a lot of problems when it comes to cooking. Ugh. Anyways. Oh, you brought me a knife? Thank you so much, Nana. So this is the one that is done. So you can see the fins are cut, the head is gone, the skin is gone. So we are having a beautiful fish that you don't even recognize. I'm sure if somebody gave you this fish like this to cook, you are gonna wonder what kind of fish because the body is flat and whatever. But I'm sure you are not going to guess that this was the same ugly fish that you'd probably run away if you were fishing and you caught it on your fishing line. Anyways, so today's recipe is going to be garlic, lemon, butter, monkfish. And they say monkfish is apparently the crab fish for the poor. That's how it have been described because it is very delicious. So they say it's like eating crab, only crab is very expensive, and for the poor, monkfish is much cheaper than crabfish. Let me just remove this because they're so slimy and I don't like them.
Yes. Mommy.
Yes, lovely. I'm having the knife that you brought me, my love. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, my baby. You are so clever, right? Yes. Okay, so there we are. This is off. Our ingredients, very simple. Lemon, because we need lemon juice. This is actually already crushed garlic mixed with ginger, some margarine that I'm going to use instead of butter. Yeah, and this is really what we're going to use, and some thyme. You see here I'm having rosemary and I'm also having basil. I don't know whether I don't think I'm going to use this because I'm afraid it will alter the smell of the garlic lemon butter, which we want to come out. But for some time, I'm definitely going to use some thyme. So let's bring the pen and start. And I had two pens, this and that. I brought this because it's one of my favorite oven dishes, but this is definitely not going to. Oh, oh, it can fit actually. Okay. This can fit. So let's cook it here. We are going to move this to the side.
This that has more space.
Yeah, it does have more
And the
space.
sauce and things.
But the sauce will still, there's space here and here. Don't you think it's enough? You feel like it's not enough? Ah, Papi is the one who's shaking his head as if he knows anything about cooking.
I don't know how to cook some things.
But you see, this pan is so huge. It would make sense if we could put maybe some veggies, but
Okay, you can try this one.
anyways. Ugh.
Yeah. It's yucky.
Is it yucky?
Yeah, there's blood.
There's blood way. That's not blood. This is fins. Anyways, guys, I'm very notorious for eyeballing my ingredients. But I think they said you need 3/4 a cup of butter. I think 2 tablespoons, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice and butter. But you know what? I'm just going to eyeball. If anybody wants me to do another one with a proper recipe with proper measured out ingredients, I'll be able to do that for you.
Hi guys, welcome to the business homestead. Remember, the fish is this really sticky and it starts stinks. It starts stinks.
Papi, can I please have salt, my love?
Oh no. Welcome. My mom is cutting lemon. Squeezing the lemon. Squeezing like this. Squeezing and then out.
So this is half a lemon. Let's assume this is around 2 tablespoons of. Ugh, the seeds. Gosh.
Why don't you just grow them in the garden?
The what?
Seeds.
That's your specialty. Growing every seed that comes into our house. Guys, every little seed that makes its way into our house, somebody tries to grow, but hey, after so many seeds in our house, he still have nothing to show for it. But he tries to grow every little. Okay. Let me put a little bit more.
Every little seed.
Wait.
About my tomatoes?
I mean fruit trees. Okay, I think this is enough. Ah, Gabi. Okay, let's sprinkle some salt. And I'm not really one of those people who cook with salt in my kitchen, honestly. So I'm always worrying about using salt because I don't know how to measure salt, because I simply believe food already has enough salt and the seasonings usually have enough salt that you wouldn't need. What are you doing? Bring, this is dangerous. Can you open this for me, please? That you wouldn't need extra salt in your food. And you know, salt is one of the major causes of high blood pressure. And I believe feeding a lot of salt to your family is feeding them high blood pressure, which I don't want.
And feeding them heart attacks.
Exactly.
Also me.
Which, honestly, according to me, is just enough. Okay, two, I also love to sprinkle this water into my food when I'm cooking. Oh, I guess I finished all the garlic water. And you know, I also do this when I'm cooking my garlic lemon shrimps. The more, the better. The more, the better. Like, it smells so good, it tastes so good. So the more lemon, garlicky, and I'm sure, the flies, oh my God. And I'm sure that I'm not alone. I'm sure that if you are a garlic lover, when they say put 1 clove, you actually put the whole garlic or even up to 6 cloves.
Whoa.
Please tell me whether I'm right or not, but I'm sure I am somewhat right. Okay, let's push this under here. Here to catch all the seasonings. And then we add our butter. Butro. Okay, let's put some of this under here. Oh, I didn't preheat my stove. Can you please preheat the stove for me? Put it at 180. And guys, I'm as much as there is no liquid or water added in here, I'm very worried because this fish is still frozen. So honestly, I think there will be a lot of water oozing out of the fish itself, which is a mistake on my part. I'm definitely supposed to put this fish when it have definitely totally defrosted, because that extra juice might end up disturbing my recipe, which is not a good thing. Gabi and Papi, can you please go out of my video? Yes, because I do not want it to be ruined by sibling rivalry. So into the oven it goes. They say you can cook it from 15 to 30 minutes until the fish starts going flaky. So the moment you see it flaking up, then you know it's ready. You can remove it. So we have to check now and then. So for now, yeah. So it has been more than 15 minutes, and this is how our monkfish is looking. It have definitely sipped a lot of liquid, so we have a lot of sauce in. And I came and added dried carrot leaves because I'm supposed to put parsley, and I usually use my dried carrot leaves as parsley substitute. So I have forgotten to add that, so I just decided to add it, and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like, not ready at all. In fact, the fish still looks raw if you check at the backbone. So we're going to cook it for the remaining 15 minutes and see what it looks like, and just give you an update. Okay, so the clock is at 0. This, oh, it's nicely coming apart. You can see the tail looks done, it's flaky, but I'm actually worried a bit about the body because it's the one that was frozen, and it's definitely not as flaky as, yeah, it looks very undone. So that means I'm going to just add a few more minutes to this fish, and then I think it will be done then. I have gone ahead and just made a white sauce that we are going to have with our meal. Tastes really good, boiling away. So yeah, it's, I think this is done. It's nicely flaky. You see, it's falling apart when I'm touching it with my fork. Nice white meat. My husband would always say white meat is what? The healthiest, right? Yeah, it's apparently the healthiest. Smells delicious in here. So at this point we are going to eat. We are going to give it a taste test, and they're going to show you or tell you what they think.
So we're the guinea pigs. Thank you, Mom.
Oh, you're welcome, Lavi. Okay. Not necessarily.
But I think.
You are on camera.
What do you want to hear?
I want to hear the overall, first of all, the overall meal.
Yeah,
The meal is one of the amazing dishes I've eaten in a long time.
Happy birthday,
Oh,
Mommy.
oh, it's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Mommy. Happy birthday, Mommy. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you, Gabi.
Yeah,
How
Mom.
old am I?
2.
I'm 2. Oh, nice.
Hip hip,
Hooray!
hip hip.
Hooray! 1. Oh.
2,
Come here. 2.
3.
Yay!
But you just said Mom was 2.
Now I'm 3. Okay, Papi.
So the overall meal is it's nicely cooked.
Mm-hmm. The
I
fish.
really love the monkfish. Very nice and tender and creamy. And it can break apart nicely.
So easily, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys had, it's nice and tender and creamy.
But
Very delicious.
One thing also, monkfish. It seems like it tastes more like shrimps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And prawns, yeah.
Prawns and shrimps.
So it tastes more like seafood.
It's really a seafood.
But it is seafood.
Hi, people.
See you in the next one.
See you in the next one.
Bye, we love you.
Bye, love you.